On this channel, I've always tried to bring you some of the funnest stuff that I can bring to the table. Whether it be the car builds, whether it be the drifting, the track days, the car shows, the features and all that sort of stuff. I try and bring the most positive aspects of the aftermarket car world to light. So if you aren't involved in it and you might come across some of my videos, you might be tempted to give it a go and be tempted to dive on in, and I'm just showing you what really makes me want to get up in the morning and all the fun stuff that comes with it. I try not to include too much of the annoying stuff, the bad stuff, the costs, because that can be a real turn off. I really just tried to bring across the most enjoyable aspects of modified cars. But something has become apparent to me on Facebook and to many other people by the looks of it, which we're gonna jump into in a second, and I really just have to bring this to everybody's attention. I don't really follow a huge amount of car YouTubers. I'm so engrossed in what I'm doing, I don't really have time to keep up with everybody's 20-30 minute videos. Like, I try to keep up with my friends and that, but one guy I keep up with as well is Jimmy Oaks, and I keep up with almost all of his videos because I think he's fantastic. I really like everything about his channel, okay? And I saw in the last video that I watched, his trailer got stolen. And I was like, wow, I can't imagine how that would affect me if my trailer got nicked, okay? Like, I was bummed out for him. And then I was like, do you know what? After watching this video, I'm gonna chill out on Facebook, I'm gonna hop on the old Facey B, and I'm gonna have a look at what's going down in the world at the minute. And then I saw this.
Right. So this is what I saw. You'll see on the screen in front of you this EK9 that's up for breaking for parts. Now, I saw nothing really of it. I'll be honest, when I'm kind of browsing this sort of stuff, I don't take much notice. I was just a bit like, oh, it's an EK9 up for breaking, it is what it is, right? But then I read everybody sharing it saying check out the comments. Now, it just says your generic on sale now, very clean, 1996 to 2000. Now, before I go any further in this, everybody, because these guys are American, I'm going to just put it out there and say this is all alleged. I don't want to get sued. I'm English. I don't know how suing works and stuff. So this is all alleged, okay? But you're gonna see. So it's really annoying. This is like not just annoying. This has made me angry. This is not okay, and I'm gonna get into that in a bit. But you'll see on sale now. It's a very clean Type R front clip, but this is another thing. They don't even know what they're talking about. 96 to 2000. That's a 98 to 2000 front end. That should instantly be ringing alarm bells. If they're an importer and they're calling it a 96 to 2000, it's not. It's a 98 to 2000 Honda Civic Type R front clip, but obviously it could be put onto any EK shell. This front end clip is not limited to vented fiberglass hood. Blah 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 blah. It's only $1,500. Whoa, cool. Turn your generic USDM EK into a Type R for $1,500, and you think I don't know if that's a good rate or not. I don't know. We don't need to do this over in England. Then we go into the comments section, because this is what really made it all become apparent. And you'll see here, I'll select some of my favourite and chuck it up big on the screen so you can see as well. So Jack Galley, he's actually one of our UK Honda guys that I know. So not only are you making these cars rarer by cutting them, you're stealing them also. Good luck getting out of this one. Swear word. Hopefully you get what's coming to you. So I scrolled down some more because this was like, what? And then I saw this, right? So this is the owner of that EK9 in Japan, and he was saying this is all obviously translated through Google or Facebook or however it's done. It says the EK9 Type R that I kept was stolen, so you can kind of roughly imagine he's saying the EK9 I was keeping to do or whatever or use was stolen in this area. The picture will be re-uploaded later. Okay, now there's some big friggin' things you can see on here. Bonnet catches, the J's Racing tow hook, or it looks like a J's Racing one to me, and the plate relocator over there. They're instant signs of the car being quite recognizable. We've got the plate holder, we've got the tow hook, and on the bonnet, oh hey look, we've got the exact same catches, aero catches. Now there's a lot of comments on here. There's a lot of comments. How weird, when you run his plates on his Skyline, the plates aren't even registered to the vehicle. So I assume this is the guy that owns the company. Now, like I said, this is all alleged. There is obviously a chance that this company, what are they called? Like J-Spec Automotive, J-Spec Autosports. Okay, they might have nothing to do with this. They might just be an innocent party in it. But I feel like as we get into it some more, you may disagree. Then obviously there was this Subaru engine. Oh look. There was a stolen Subaru, and not only that, I think that that car was up for chops in their shop. Okay, So not only was there an engine, but that car was stolen in Japan. Obviously, I've got no way of proving that while I'm sat here, but you know, you can look, carbon fiber bonnet. I mean, carbon fiber bonnet, the pink STI stickers and decals. I mean, this is not looking good by any means for this company, and the internet is a bitch. Okay, so you might have got away with this for a little while, whoever it was that was initiating it and instigating it, etc. But you're not going to anymore. So in here as well, if you're a YouTube fan, you're going to see someone that you recognise. Alexi Smith, Mr. Nori Yaro himself, has said he is in contact with the owner of the stolen white Civic in Japan, who is concerned you may also be selling his parts from his car. Please get in contact ASAP. The main concern is the Honda engine you have to show, which shows the block number. Now, he is right. It does show the EK9 engine with a block number. I mean, I'm angry because like I could imagine this happening, like to me. I can imagine this happening to me, and then it gets worse. So there's a lot of people out in the company, as you can imagine, they're angry. They're really not happy. But there was this. It was a yellow S15 that has been cut up, and as well, they've cut it up, and you can see here they've got all the body kit for sale off. You can see it just there. The Subaru, which I've also showed you already, and there was another one. There was a white GTR. You can see it just here. Obviously stolen. Oh yeah, look, they've like rubbed the block number out on that B series engine there. Yep, here it is. Stolen GTR. Parked at home in Ansu Town. Stolen GTR. If you look, it's got that weird little black front lip there. I don't know whether that's carbon or what, but where we find that white GTR again, oh, you can't see it on that, sorry, discovered on overseas auction site. Look, so you can see that is their shop, and that is the car. That is the guy that knows that is his car that's been stolen. Now I really hope that you see the blue Subaru Impreza here, and this is the guy who owned that EK9. He is now out on him going, the same Impreza was stolen on the same day. This is the shop. Now, I'm making this video just to bring it aware to everyone that our cars, the guys that our cars, the modified cars, the cars are getting rarer and rarer. This is why the prices are going up. It's not people getting greedy or anything like that. The thing is supply and demand. The less that they become, the more valuable they are. Especially cars that are all of a sudden becoming all of these legend cars that are all everybody dreamt of having when we were teenagers and kids. I'm sorry this is such a different type of video. I just really feel like I needed to bring this to people's attention that might not know. Anybody in America, please do not buy anything from this shop until they explain themselves properly, because all they've so far posted is this pathetic thing. Dear customer, it has come to our attention that some of the items in our inventory may be linked to items from a stolen vehicle. So they're not even addressing any of the other things that have been brought up. They're just being like, oh, that some stuff off that EK might have been nicked. We want to make it clear that we do not condone the act of stealing parts and or vehicles. We purchase our stock from reputable sources. Well, that's obviously a fucking lie. Your sources are not reputable if they're all fucking stolen cars, are they? And all around the world, when a situation occurs, our practices are questioned. We most definitely want to cooperate and do our best possible. Well, I hope you fucking are. Because right now, whoever you are, I don't know who the fuck you are, but whoever you are in possession of some people's fucking pride and joys. People might have worked forever to get this. And like I said, supply and demand. So when the items of the cars are getting rarer and rarer, the prices go up. You don't know how long these people have had these cars. They might have got them when they could afford them. They might have got them when they could afford them, and now they're like quadrupled to 5 times to 10 times the value they used to be. They might never be able to replace that vehicle. So you have taken that from them. Whether it was you that have taken them, you are now profiting out of it. So that's what you need to remember. You are profiting out of someone else's demise. And this makes me so sick. And this is the fact that this is the shittest little, we might have done something to be involved in it. And I'm saying, this is all alleged, but they obviously know they're in the wrong here too. JSpec Autos will also be speaking with our suppliers, monitoring, investigating the issue on our end. Rest assured that if we get any actions down the chain of importance that do not fall in line with our company and business practice, we will ensure that it does not become a repeated issue again. You are repeating it already. You already are repeating it, and this is just the most. It enrages me, and like people are not like. It just enrages me. obviously some people are trying to make light of the situation. You have to. And like Billy Clements here, no idea who you are, but this comment made me giggle a bit. Saved up the cash and I built this 22B on Gran Turismo. I checked my garage and it's not there. At first thought it may have been a fragmented game save, but now I'm curious to see if it's on JSpec's page. It made me laugh. Now I've actually sent this whole thing over to my friend in Japan, and I've said, please check to see if you recognise any of the cars. This bullshit does not need to be in our community. It does not need to be in our industry. Noriyaro is on the case. So if anybody doesn't know who Noriyaro is, please check him out. He is putting himself out there to make sure that this can, rest assured, be sorted. You can see here as well. This was like a big thing that I noticed as well. So JDM Racing Motors is another one of this guy's businesses in Montreal. Okay. Now, look at that. Same. Stolen Impreza in Japan, off one of the stolen websites in Japan here. JDM Racing Motors. Look at the lights, the fog lights down here. It's the same car. There's no way that isn't the same car. And this is their company. So they're trying to pretend they are not, they don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on. There's definitely more to this. And this is why I wanted to do a video, because as much as I want to keep this channel positive and happy, and you know, this is the dark side of import tuning, and this is a real thing. I'm not going to put that on there because I'll be doxing the guy, but so yeah, this is a real issue in the community. It's not alright, man. This shit is fucking bollocks, and do not buy off of this company until they've explained themselves properly. You can't expect to just be like, oh, some stuff might have happened when blah, 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 blah. God, your Instagram is a goldmine, especially when selling stolen CE28Ns. Oh yeah, look, another stolen Impreza. Found another stolen one, which was, once again, their stock. There you go, look. Bomb. How many more of these do we need? This is just me putting this out into the world to hopefully reach some people that it may not have got to. I don't want you to go and send any unnecessary hate to these guys. I'd rather the police got involved and this shit stops. Imagine that car that you have saved for forever. I think this is, like, we all hate Facebook and stuff. We all slag Facebook. But, like, the fact that there's a website called Web Archive that keeps copies of all previous web stuff. Look, they were selling this for $2,000, right? And they didn't even change the colour of it, man. They don't even... The audacity is unbelievable. Like I said, these guys may be innocent. They might have nothing to do with it. But, yeah. I can't deal with it. I just wanted to bring this across to everyone's attention, and just to say, this stuff happens, yeah? And none of us are free from it. None of us are safe from it. Protect your cars. If you can keep them stored anywhere, please do. I understand that is expensive. If you can't, try and block it in at night. That's probably what I'd try and do. And if you can't do that, if you're parked on the street, CCTV. Like Alex Law, one of my friends, runs Law Security. Get in touch with him and have him put a CCTV camera up. They're not expensive. I have them in around my house and at my unit, and I make sure that we keep that shit. So like, we have proof if it gets nicked, who's taking it, and it's like, we've got hidden cameras, we've got so much security. Like, I'm so sensitive and safety conscious when it comes to stuff like this, because I've worked so hard to get what I have, and if someone just come and took it, I don't know how long it would take me to get back to that point. And I do also believe I'd probably lose the will, lose the love for it, and I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. And they've got a lot of beautiful cars on their thing, and I think this is stuff that would worry me as well. Unverified miles. Why is it not verified? Oh, because you've got no paperwork for it, because you just nicked it. Now this is another thing. These seats are out of that EK9, and the guy that owned the car, let's see if someone's put the thing in here. Yeah, the original owner, once again, identical. This seat, that's his car, 100%. How has it ended up in this company's hands? It's bollocks, it's bullshit, and I fucking hate it. And like, imagine that. Imagine popping up and seeing your shit on a website in a completely different country.
Yeah, like I said, not the kind of video I really wanted to film. It's not my usual one for sure. That's the first ever time I've streamed off my Streamlabs and recorded it, so I hope that come out okay. It's just my Twitch overlay and stuff, and obviously I'm going to try and plug that because I don't have a sponsor for this video. So follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/AJI621. I do a lot of streaming, a lot of chill time, a lot of gaming. It's a lot of fun. I'm really, really enjoying it. But like I said, man, this is bullshit. Like, I feel so bad for all the people that are now seeing their cars appear on here, but I'm also a little bit relieved because they get to now have some closure. Like, they know their car's not being driven around with someone else. Some of them, they might know their car's being driven around with someone else, but they've now got a point of call where they can go with the police and be like, this shit's going on. And from what I understand as well, from what I've kind of gauged from all this, a lot of police in Japan are doing like stings now where they like hide trackers and stuff in cars like EK9s, S15s, stuff they know are desirable to non-JDM market that are going to get nicked and sent to sea. So, I mean, a very, very risky game now if you're out stealing JDM cars. That's what I'm going to say. If you've enjoyed this video, let me know down below in the comments. If you didn't, I'm real sorry, but this is just something I had to get out. We're going to get back to the normal type of videos very, very soon. If you want to see a bit more of me, like I said, my Twitch and my Instagram are the main places to find me on. If not, just subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot, and obviously I put a lot of effort into my YouTube for the most part, and we've got some cool stuff coming, man. I've had a whole bunch of parts arrive today, so we can actually quit cracking on with the Civic again. Right, thank you very much, guys. I'm out. Keep safe. Keep your cars safe. Peace.